I think I got a new name for our tractor, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I think I'm gonna call him Timmy Tractor. What's up, Barbara? Oh, okay. And you heard it from the mouth itself. From milk. Sorry, we need to like make sure. Hey guys, and welcome to another day in the life maintenance edition on our tractor. Okay, we're going to be replacing the oil. 30-second oil change using the easy oil change on our John Deere E170 right there. E170. This is the 50-hour maintenance still on the tractor. So we've kind of cleaned off the engine. I'm going to take a wet rag and or a damp rag and kind of go over it a little bit, and then we'll take it from there. Okay guys, one thing we're going to do first is we're going to replace the the air filter in here, right here, and you do that by unscrewing that one and that one. You could do it by hand, and you do that by hand. It'll be real simple to do. This is the first thing we're doing, so we're gonna do this first. I don't know if these come all the way off, but they do come off, or at least loosen up. I've had this off before, but okay, there we go. Alright, there is a oil air filter that really needs to be replaced. As you can see, we got old grass clippings right in there, and yeah, it needs to be replaced. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you right in here. We got the filter for it right here, and there's the box that came in. It's upside down. Okay, there we go. Briggs & Stratton, genuine part, and it's the air filter. The air filter looks like this. So what we're going to do is hopefully, I think we just pull it off and put the new one on. Hang on a minute. Okay guys, we've taken it off, and I'll show it to you in a minute. And here is the new one. Here's the new one right here. And I think it just fits on. I don't think there's a right side up or right side down part to it, but it should fit right in there. Now give me a minute. Okay guys, yeah, it did go on, and it had to have gone on pretty tight. I needed both hands, so next thing I did this earlier, but I wiped this off. I brushed that off so it doesn't have any big grass clippings or anything like that. Cleaned off the battery a little bit, and now the next thing is going to do the easy oil change, and we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay guys, here's what we did. We took the old one, pushed down on it, and turned it, and then it popped right off. So what we had to do, there was a shipping strap on it. I pulled it off with a pair of pliers. It's like a zip tie thing, so that's fine. And now we're putting the old one, the new one back on. We got the new one setting right there. And doesn't say anything about putting any oils on it, around the edges like you would in a car. So I'm just going to put this on. I don't have two hands, so I'll show you what the finished product looks like when it's on. Okay guys, I'm going to show you okay, this thing right there. You see that unlock icon built into the metal? Okay, what I did, that arrow right there on the oil filter, and that's the new one. It sounds kind of intimidating at first, but I think once you need to do it again, you'll be able to do it a lot easier than this time. Okay, so I lined that arrow on the oil filter up with the unlock arrow. Sometimes you got to kind of play with it a little bit. And then all I did was turn it to the lock icon, which is right there. And that locks it in place. Okay. I believe we're all done under the hood, so we're going to shut it. Oh, not yet. I gotta fix this one. I already got it. I already did. I gotta tighten that thing back up.
Nice and
yeah, look at it.
Don't you have something to go over there?
Okay, welcome back. We weren't done under the hood. I put that back on, the cover, the green cover, and I'm gonna check the oil just cause.
I just want you to keep it clean.
Just cause I'm gonna check that oil right there. So I don't have four hands, so I wish I did like them ancient alien things they have that the guy has like 10 arms and stuff. That would be nice, but okay. Well, let's check the oil. Okay guys, I checked the oil. Which oil is this right here? It was a tad low. I might have to add, it was still okay, but it was underneath the first dot, so I'm going to have to add some. So next time I go to the store, I'll pick some up and get some added. The oil in this, where I'm at anyway, is, no, it doesn't, it does say on here. There it is. There's the oil, type of oil I'll need. 10W30 A cycle, 4-cycle engine oil. Okay, and I think I'm all done with underneath the hood. Except for that part right there. I forgot about this part.
Got that all clean in there? Your motor rolled off, wiped down?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah. Wipe down as much as it's going to get without putting water on it. So. Yeah, Sarvin is like, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. So, alright, the last thing we're going to do is put some grease on it. Yeah, it's got some, okay.
Grab that little thing there.
Okay people, Arvin's in there sawing, so I'm back a little bit. But we are going to take these off. The covers, and also this cover on that side so we can get to the bottom. We're going to clean that up a little bit on the mower deck. And then we're gonna put some grease on it. Oh, and another thing, properly dispose of the oil. That oil filter thing, you might need to take it up to your local auto part place, and they could do that for you. Okay guys, now we're going to grease up the mower deck. And there's a little nipple right there for the grease gun. Let me go back on the other side. And there's one right in there. And there's one on here, but it's on the other side. So that's the only thing about this. I wish they would put them on the outside so you don't bust up your fingers when you're trying to grease it up. So, alright, we're gonna do that. We have a grease gun, and we connect the end to each nipple. A lot of times it's really hard to pull it out. Sometimes put it on too, but it goes on. Give it about 2 or 3 shots with this grease gun. You get it at Home Depot, and there you get that gun at Home Depot for about $18, I think, and we give it a shot of grease. Okay, I have gone in there and gotten them. It's kind of hard to get in there sometimes, but it goes on really easy, but it's pretty hard to take off. And a lot of times the way they got these designed, you'll probably bust up a knuckle or two until, maybe for a while. That one is on the other side, on the inside. I could have put it on the outside, but I guess that's John Deere for you. Alright, we have finished greasing up the mower deck, and I'm going to wait before I put on the covers for it. And now we're going to do the front axle and tire things. So, on here, as you can see, there's one right there. There's one on the other side, right there. I can see it, but there's one right there on the tire, and on the other tire, there's one right there, and there should be one. There it is. One on the axle right up in there. And after that, we'll be all done with the maintenance. As again, I do not have multiple hands, so I'm gonna have to do it, and then I'm going to show you where to do it. And then you get the grease gun, so put about 3 pumps into it, and you'll be done. Alright, hang on, let me go ahead and do it. Okay guys, it worked. Well, I got everything done. And to get into these by the front tires, it's better if you turn the tire, or turn the wheel, so and maybe the tire too, so you could get an easier access point to it. So we got all of these on the front axle on both sides. We got the mower deck, and we changed the oil, and we changed the air filter right there, and we kind of ran a blower through all of this to kind of wipe it off. One thing you might have to do, this little piece right here, there's a little screw underneath over here, that sometimes it's a lot easier to take that off or loosen it up anyway, so you get a better grip on the oil. But one thing is the filter right here. I believe that's the 100-hour filter or something, and there's something else that I'm not too sure of, but We read this yearly or every 50 hours. Replace engine oil and filter using easy oil 30-second oil change. Replace air filter. Replace fuel filter is one of them. I might get a fuel filter for the next one. I talked to the guy at John Deere, and they said you don't really need to replace the fuel filter or the spark plugs for about a year, about the 100-hour mark. But cleaning up the cooling fan, clean replace emission filter. I don't even know what the emission filter is, but I'll look into it. Sharpening, check replace mower drive belt. I did check that. It's still in good condition. Check level mower deck. That just means this little thing might need to be a little bit adjusted. It's still looking good, so I'm not going to do that, but I did check it. Let's see. Clean mower deck, we did that. And that's about it. So we'll see you at the 100-hour mark. Until then, love it, share it. Don't forget to dispose of the oil properly. And have a great day. We'll see you next time around. JAlly Farms signing off.